Hi my dears, and welcome back to my little corner of the world where I am rebuilding an abandoned Swedish sailboat which I found here on a parking lot. I don't even know where to begin this episode. It's been almost a month since we last saw each other. This past month began with me finishing the current tasks on the boat, packing my backpack and flying to northern Russia to see my parents. I hadn't seen them in a year, and with my birthday just a week away, I just couldn't think of a better gift for myself than simply spending some time with them. When I arrived, I was greeted by heavy thunderstorms, rain, and temperatures of just 13 degrees. The weather stayed like that for an entire week, and I was literally melting with gratitude. Everything, absolutely everything, felt dear to me back there in the north. The grey northern sky, the dark, rain-soaked greenery, the icy water in the lake. At another time, it would probably have been difficult for me to get on a plane and fly back right in the middle of the hot Mediterranean summer. But not this time, because my boat is here. I'm here to keep working on her so that one day, very soon I hope, I can raise the sails and set off together with her to her homeland, to Sweden, and from there explore northern corners of the world. It's huge. Okay, this fiberglass had 2 weeks to be cured properly. Good morning. It's 5:30. Sunrise is already, but it is still behind the mountains. I'm trying to wake up this early so we can make longer walks before sun starts to do its job. Oh my gosh. Oh, great news. I can drive a car again. So the registration is ready, everything is fine. And this is so good actually because riding a bicycle in this kind of weather, 1 hour here and 1 hour back home, it would be pretty challenging. Bought a can of this new product which I didn't try yet. I only paint with 2 component poly enamel paint, and this is one component enamel. And I was staying in the shop right now, and I was wondering, why did I use this 2-component paint all the time? It is twice more expensive, even though it's so good. But I think that for this section under my galley, and this one would work perfectly. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh my gosh.
Отказать я не сумел. Новый холодильник, занявший половину его кухни, походил на выступ айсберга, пробивший борт корабля и вмявшийся в тыл. Может, милая, вы свою подругу плохо знаете? Если у нее в фамилии матерное слово, так оно и в жизни вылезет. На этот раз бутылка лопнула, и гейзер белой пены окатил Михалыча с головы до ног.
These hot days, I tried to get at least a couple of hours of work done on the boat every day, finishing up all the temporary solutions. For example, I really wanted to finally find a proper home for my battery and its charger. They've been sitting in different spots around the boat for the past few months. I decided the battery would live under the stairs. There's actually enough room for 3 batteries that size down there, but before I could install it, I had to tap in the bulkhead, which had been held in place with nothing but screws for the past 6 months. Hi my dears, I'm just so happy to see this order and everything inside. Everything is cured, everything is painted, but right now I'm going to paint this with enamel, this inner part, and to apply second layer of enamel here. Yeah, and after that we will place my battery and my charger. I think maybe this evening I will be able to do it. And also, what is my plan for today? This box. The box with the stuff which I removed. This is for my anchor winch. So this is the stuff which I will need later. So yeah, for today I'm going to treat this lamp. When my battery will be on its place, I will start making electricity with this lamp. You know, we've been there so many times together. I'm not going to show you again how I paint something, so let's do like this. I know that it looks like nothing has changed, but it did. Hi and welcome to my home again. Cookies is on his place and I prepared a space for restoration. This is how it looks. This is the first time I'm going to do restoration of both parts at home. Here I prepared a pot with water to clean something. This is a box from my boat with electric stuff like wires, tape, and I forgot a screwdriver and I found this one from my neighbor, and this is the lamp itself. And you know, unlike in my boatyard, here I have a beautiful breeze from the sea because my house is quite close to the sea. It is right there, which is so beautiful. since it is so hot outside. I think it's a great idea to work during morning hours and then come back home and do things which I can do at home, like this rebuilding of the lamp. But I still have to think what I can do at home. I think that my radio, for example. I don't know what else. Do you have ideas? Yeah, if you have any ideas, just let me know, please. Okay, let's start. This is not my dog. I have so many dogs around me, which are not my dogs. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I have this metal patina, which I ordered recently and I didn't try it yet. This is a patina for silver and brass and all these kind of metals. I ordered this for this kind of things on my boat, like this brass lamp. Since I cannot make it brand new, I decided to try to make something quite opposite, like to age it and to see how is it going to look. Let's figure out together. Unfortunately, the patina didn't work, which was a bit disappointing because I was expecting a little bit of magic, but nothing happened. I thought this lamp has a thin layer of brass coating, but it's most likely just paint. That's okay, at least we tried. Nice. He's decided to join me. I know what you want. You want one of those tasty cucumbers. Would you like to have a cucumber? We are great fans of my cucumbers. It is so easy to grow them here. You just need to put them in the ground and water them twice a day, in the morning and before I go to sleep, and for the whole summer. From the very May till last year, it was the beginning of October, we eat cucumbers. Fresh, sweet, juicy. Yeah, just realized that I didn't show you my garden, but it's so beautiful. It goes from this end, let's see, here and there and there. These are all cucumbers. It happens every day. This is my garden from this side. Yeah. a lot of vegetables.
There's another place in another town where things went right and we're all the down, floating around the prairie sky, still and I like the way you are, the way you see, the way you talk.
It looks like I can have at least 3 batteries like this in a row.
You deserve the world and more, sunny skies and open doors, breeze of summer, leaves of winters and flowers in the springtime. But I wish
Okay, now my battery is on its place and it is time to install my lamp. But this is not that simple, you know. I want to start working on electric systems and to make them look the way they will look when I will sail. So right now I will choose bright cables which will go from my battery all the way out until the fuses, and also I have this how you say, battery isolator switch which I'm going to install here instead of this charger. It looks like this. I forgot who brought me this one. Somebody just brought it, but this is a good quality, almost a new one. Yeah, so now I'm going to place it here. It is a little bit bigger, but I will make beautiful wooden or silver or brass plate later. This is how it looks from here. Oh my gosh, look at this mess. Okay, I thought that today I will be able to wire up my light and everything will be done, but I only installed my isolator switch. Here it is, and I ran wires from isolator switch all the way down to my battery. Right now let's use this little tester and check if we have continuity. So we place this on minus and these two plus. Oh my gosh! Yay! Magic happened! Yay! You know, all the time working with electrics, it feels like little magic is happening here. This battery switch insulator, it has to turn off the power from batteries. So let's check. I already checked, but I want to show you. Ta-da! We turned it. Yeah, it works, it works. Something is working on my boat. Woo! Wow, such a strong wind. Let's go outside and take a look. Oh my gosh, such a mess. Oh, it's so beautiful out there. It's so good now. It's like 25 degrees and this minus 7 degrees. Unlike previous days, it feels like we was pushed in a completely different world. Fresh one. That's so good. See it home. I want to thank you for all the kindness and care you sent me in the comments after my last episode. I really appreciate everyone reminding me not to work on the boat during the hottest part of the day. I actually came up with a little project that I want to work on whenever it gets close to 40 degrees in the boatyard. It feels like the perfect excuse to focus on some creative projects for the boat instead, and I'd love to share it with you. Hi my loves. I'm not sure how actually to start this episode because it looks like I have such a messy amount of footage. Yeah, it is how it is. So what I really want to do is to tell you a little bit what I'm going to do for my boat. Welcome my jewelry making tools. I'm not sure that I mentioned this before. I love so much to make jewelries by myself. For example, all those jewelries that you see on me, I made it by myself, and I didn't allow to do it to myself for almost 2 years because I was so busy with my boat. I know that I have a lot of things to do on the boat, and I did not want to distract myself with jewelry making. But right now, since it's so hot, I decided that this is the best time to bring my jewelry suitcase, which I left in Russia last time. So yeah, let's open this suitcase. I didn't take all of the tools which I have, only ones which I will probably need, like this sand. This is a huge pack of sand. This is not a simple sand, it's a special one which is used for casting. Really simple tools. They made a lot of troubles on the custom. Every time they asked me to open my suitcase and explain what all this kind of things. Yeah, here I have a bunch of quite simple tools. The thing is that I had a birthday 2 weeks ago and I was so happy to spend it with my family, and they made me a gift. Let me show it to you. They gifted me this ingot, a silver ingot, for me to make something beautiful for my boat. And this is exactly how I'm going to use it. So yeah, we are going to make a lot of beautiful things with this ingot of silver. After months of dirty work on the boat, I found myself wanting to make something beautiful for her. Something I could work on slowly in my spare time and keep adding to over the days. This is the funny thing. Right now, I don't have a clamp or a bolt and nut, so I'm going to leave it like this for today. I've wanted to try silver inlay for a long time, so I decided to start with my wall of gratitude, where I write the names of my Patreon supporters. I looked for the inspiration in the work of my favorite illustrator, Boris Theodorov. What I love most about his illustrations is that they almost don't feel like art for children at all. They are dark, atmospheric, and full of mystery. I know you can find endless inspiration online, but whenever I can, I prefer turning to things and places I can actually touch and experience. I want this wall to become a little lake with water lilies floating on its surface, dragonflies drifting above the water, and tiny reflections that sparkle like stars. On one particularly scorching day, I turned my apartment into a cave, sat down with a leftover piece of silver sheet, and cut out my very first water lily. I love it. I traced the outline of the lily onto the wood, and then I carefully carved out the recess and finally set the first flower into the wall of my boat. And I'm so excited to show you the finished result. But even more than that, I want to finish editing this episode today. I was editing this video and postponed coming here. And close all hatches and now I was running here, so I didn't take my camera with me. Only my vlogging camera, but I wanted so much to show you what I have here. I mean, my silver inlay. I don't want to disappear for that long again, so see you next week. And until then, please take care of yourselves.